Mordred gets gathered as well.
Sure.
Would
He'll come.
would Ricky be back yet, or would he still be out?
Given that you left later, then Ricky will still be out, but Styx is around.
Who looks completely identical to Ricky in every way.
Was it Styx and Ricky both hunting?
No, just Ricky. Styx is still working on the greenery.
Okay, so yeah, so Styx should be able to be there.
Neato.
I mean, it is only 6 miles from anywhere, so Alara is likely to be in visual range from the top of the cliff. That being said,
potentially, but they go and look for you. No?
Yeah, it just depends on how much effort they want to put in.
Yeah. Same with Ricky being out hunting. Yeah.
Tastus could go and look.
Okay. Well, he's waiting for Julian to gather people.
Technically speaking, so
Okay, so...
am I mapping on foot or on horseback?
You could map on horseback. It's plains, this area. You could probably do it in a bit under a day. It's going to be pretty easy.
So at some point during the day, I will at least get enough food for the two of us.
Yeah, that'd be pretty straightforward for you two.
I do want to say, like, practically speaking, if it's any distance more than, like, half a mile, you're probably not going to see anybody. Because there are massive minuses to perception past 400 feet.
Yeah, it's also the horizon point as well. But yeah.
The horizon point at sea level is 3 kilometers, which is...
Yeah, just over.
Oh, I can never remember. 1.7, 1.8 miles?
3 kilometers would be about 2.2.
2.2, yeah.
Or 2. About 2, actually. So...
I don't know, you Americans are weird.
Tastus keeps waiting.
Okay, fine. So, Mordred arrives, Styx arrives, Julian...
As Styx gets there, he's going to look at Lucio. Oh, hey, you're looking better.
Yes, thank you, yes.
Keep in mind, he looks exactly like Ricky.
I'm a bit cross, though, that you didn't pass my message on earlier.
I didn't see you earlier.
Yes, you did. I'm sure. Tolan wasn't he here earlier? I'm sure you're the...
I've been working on the greenery all day. You might have saw Ricky. I'm Styx.
Oh, you small people look very similar. Clearly.
Wow, that is extremely racist.
Does he actually say that?
Yes!
Tastus says, I don't know, I've heard more racist things.
Seems
quite mild.
The gentleman in the black, I don't believe we've met.
Yes.
Mordred de Lysandra, at your service.
Yes. But you seem to have a bit more about you than some of these others. How are you involved?
I've been assisting Hastus with bringing order to the settlements, as well as I was sent here by the Lord von Witt, as my family is a bit of a deal with him to set up a trading route here. It seems I stumbled across more than I bargained for.
Oh, very good. Oh, you're with... Oh, yes, you're with Um, you're with Lord Von Witt. Yes, yes. We must definitely talk more then. Excellent. And yes, Julian, I know. And so is this everybody?
I believe so.
Missing Alara.
My
Justice.
cohort and bodyguard is busy at the moment.
Oh, we don't need to include them there. That's fine. So so I'd like to thank you for coming here to serve this bold undertaking. The quite from what Tolan here tells me, the fate of or the future of Rossland lies in our hands. I did not necessarily intend to take on such a burden, but it seems that I must, and therefore we must. I know that things seem difficult, but I wanted to share with you that perhaps there is more reason for hope than you might believe. This place will act as a trading point between ourselves and Lord Von Witt to the west, and with the help of the Iron Wings, and gestures towards Hastus, we will create a trade route between that will cut across the Riverlands, which has never been done before. The wealth that will be generated from this will be reinvested for the good of all Rosslanders, and of course Lord Von Witt and his interests as well. In addition, there is I've made arrangements for a caravan to travel from the south, from Mivan. It is bringing with it a quite precious cargo, and with the blessing of the gods, it should arrive here by the next moon, depending on when here is. But it should be here, I think.
I did come through with a caravan of Iron Wings. It might have just been my transport, but there's not much left of it after the attack.
Hasta says that was from a different direction. I believe
What?
Mr. Darrow is speaking of a caravan from the south.
Ah,
Yes, from the south. Yes, yes. Yes, a caravan from the south. Some contacts I have. They are sympathetic to our needs, and their price was strangely modest. But be that as it may, should they arrive here successfully with their cargo, then a big stride will be made in terms of the future of Rossland. I also wish to let you know that this is not the only trading point that we have invested in. There are 3 others that we have invested in at different points within this land that was formerly our home. And it is our intention to link these 4 as a chain, or a foundation, if you will, of our future. It may be that, as we have not heard from 1 or 2 of these in some time, that when things are more settled here, there will be a need to go and reaffirm the bonds, shall we say, with those other investments that we have made. Yeah, apparently Toland says that there's some form of poster of me. I hope the likeness is good.
Might have got the nose a bit wrong.
Oh, well, yes. Good manners, they call that, I believe. But it may be that there might be some ne'er-do-wells that may come into the settlement. So we should be mindful, I guess, of this. That's all I really had to say. I guess 1 or 2 questions before I have my rest.
I might ask for your plan in writing tomorrow. I was assigned to assist with the security of the trade route, and having the plan on hand to look over again might benefit me.
Well, I said we can discuss that at a later time, of course. If you're here representing Lord Von Witt, then there probably are other matters that we need to cover as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Hasta says, where do you think we are at the moment, geographically?
Oh, well, I think Tolan told me that we are at the place of the old trading post. Is this not true?
It's true, yes. Hasta nods.
Yeah.
Just confirming.
While I remember, Lady Von Witt, I expected her to be here, but Julian said that she was indisposed. Do you know where she is, Hastings?
Melina went south on a mission I believe only she really truly understood. She bid me take care of this place in her absence, and I would say I have been trying my hardest, but it is not proving simple or easy.
Well, be reassured, good man, that as my health is returning, some of your burden will be taken off you.
Good.
I would state my opinion on that matter, but at the risk of offending my business partners, I believe I will not comment.
Hasta says, you said there may be a reinforcement of Iron Wings coming?
Yes, there was one of your leaders was coming to with some more men.
Would that be Lieutenant Halloran by chance?
That name rings a bell. Yes, I think that was the name in the letter I received. Oh, has he arrived already?
The lieutenant is dead,
Oh,
Master Dara.
that's... Mm,
He was assassinated in the same attack that wounded you so critically.
oh. Hmm. Well, that will make things a little trickier. Hmm. Um, so how many iron wings do we have then?
Counting the 2 or 3 that I saved from Serenko, I would say we have 10.
Oh, well, that's not enough. You're going to have to recruit some more.
Well, at least I have Andoran.
Who?
The young refugee noble from Gold.
Yes, I understand from Tollan that the settlement is bedeviled with dreamers from Restov and refugees. What we need, Hastus, is soldiers.
I wish I could say that I could grant you them, but at the moment our greatest concerns are making sure our people don't starve. But soon enough, I'm sure, once we've established a base of farming, we can think about expanding into a regular army.
What about the Fae? Can't we do a deal with them?
Currently, they would like nothing more than to be left alone. At least that was the impression I got when leaving. Our current liaison is Lady Amelie, the catfolk.
Oh, yes, Amelie. Oh, yeah, no, I know her well. Oh, well, it will be simple matter then. I just simply need to have a message sent to her, and she will come and we will sort it out.
From my studies, I've never known the Fae to be a reliable folk anyway.
Hastus says, well, currently she's in some sort of meeting with them. She departed with great haste. She's within the forest, and I'm not sure how to reach her. She left no instructions.
But then send a woodsman or something.
I suppose I could try.
Hmm?
Actually, you know, we may have just the person for the job, and she is part of your entourage. But
Well, there
we'll have
we
to see
are.
when she gets back.
You see, Tollan? Leadership is not something that is learned. You're either born with it or not.
Hastus scratches his neck.
Ah. I'm feeling a little weary again. Perhaps we will talk more on the morrow.
Indeed.
Tollan kind of gives you a look in a kind of it's time to end.
Rest well, Master Lucio.
Yes, yes. And he gives you a kind of that circular wave that nobility is.
Righto. Hastus looks to the others and sort of starts shuffling out.
Mordred will do the same. He'll offer a polite nod and take his leave.
Styx, still upset about his racist remarks, leaves slightly angrily.
Yes.
So is it night now?
Yep.
Hastus says, well, I'm exhausted.
It has been a long day. I think I shall be retiring.
Oh, as we leave the tent, we should be seeing, Ricky returning with a massive pile of bunnies.
Just
But
like
they've all got myxomatosis, so they can't be eaten.
Oh God. Yeah, he killed them all with luck, manipulation, and getting disease. Delicious.
Mm. Well, that's food for tomorrow sorted, Hastings.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, we've got
Hooray.
an outbreak of myxo at the moment. It's fun.
Yeah.
My dogs keep bringing them in.
Oh.
So, following day, assuming no one wants to do anything else. Well, actually, so Alara, what's your intention? Because you've done this hex, so it's what you want to do next.
Cool. Well,
I'm back.
what is the basic description of said hex that we've done?
Basically, you have confirmed that there is nothing particularly notable here. Basically, the two interesting landmarks are the ridge, the ridge, the road, and this settlement. Apart from that, it is just plains, rolling plains, and nothing.
You know, the odd half a dozen trees.
Are you starting
Yeah.
a new map? Or adding this onto an existing one? Just curious.
I think we should probably start a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got
The old
notes
ones,
from the old one, but
the old ones
Oh.
are good for reference, but
Yeah.
other than that,
so what's Alara's intention? Is she, what kind of she gonna do next?
Well, do I think that the adjacent hex to the northwest or southwest is more accurate to where they thought they found the gold?
time to consult our notes.
Where did they think they found the
Or
gold?
I will ask them about that.
Well, so you've done, so basically, are you going back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Righto.
Okay. Hastus, you are awoken in the night.
Hestus stands up, reaches for the dagger under his pillow.
Hastus,
Oh,
bad news.
Here.
You
don't
need
scare me like
to
that.
come.
Yeah, okay. Hastus
Come
will-
out, and there's a bonfire in the corner of the settlement.
Good lord, what?
There are, fortunately, you found a well, of course. So the bonfire is being slowly put out.
My god. My gods, what happened?
It is slow on the count of there aren't enough buckets to fill, and there's only one well, so.
At least it's being dealt with.
as effective as the water. There's just not enough of it. Isn't that where the brewer was?
What?
Ah. Not sure whether brewer did it or someone else, but he's not going to be brewing anything for a while.
Ashes just makes an extremely frustrated noise. How did this happen?
Don't know. No, we didn't see. No one saw anything. There was someone said they heard a shout of alarm, and then the flames started going up, caught very quickly.
And where's the brewer?
We have him by the well.
I should speak to him.
He's has less hair than before. He got a
Well,
bit.
at least he didn't go with his brew. Estes will storm over. What happened?
I don't understand.
Everything's gone up in smoke.
I, I, I don't know what happened. It just. There was a crack, and then the flames just went shooting up. I thought I had more time, but it caught so quickly. And then, well, I just couldn't put it out in time. Oh, my barrels. Oh, my kit. Well, guess you better be telling the folk that they better get more of a liking for water out here then, huh?
Damnation. You said you heard a crack?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it like lightning or something else?
No, it was like something like breaking.
Interesting.
Wait until he figures out that his money was in his shack too.
Hasta says, I don't think anyone with the intent of living in this settlement would have set fire to your place. So perhaps we have a saboteur on our hands. How's the bonfire looking at the moment?
It's
Still raging?
going out, but one of the issues is, I mean, you've got a shortage of buckets for one thing. Even if there wasn't just one well they're having to draw up from, you don't have a water trough or you've got a shack.
Yeah.
Shack thorpe here. You've got no facilities.
Infrastructure is limited.
Infrastructure is limited.
Really, you need to attract a number of carpenters.
You know, we do have a carpenter. We just don't have any wood because we've got this agreement not to chop down the forest. Otherwise, we get attacked by all these Fae, and they are not easy to deal with.
So you just walk into the forest, find a tree that's already fallen over, and drag that out.
Could be done. Could be done. Takes some doing, though. As I recall the agreement, we're not allowed to chop, and we're not allowed to hunt. But we could pick up some brown wood.
It's likely that anyone in the settlement would have been woken up by what happened, so you will be aware of it.
Yep. Hastus will assist with the fire extinguishing efforts.
So you've got a not unreasonable amount of wood that will be useful for restarting fires.
Well, that's the bright side of things.
But the barrels are toast.
Hell. Who else shows up, PC-wise?
I
probably
suppose
would, but
Mordred and
not
Thamash.
immediately.
Not that Mordred is very good at putting out fires. He's better at starting them.
Hassa says Mordred.
Probably.
I suspect sabotage.
Considering the fire was at the brewer, I also suspect sabotage.
He says he heard
Julian
something like
would
glass
drink
breaking
that
before the
tea
fire
bag.
started. My bad.
Alchemist fire, perhaps.
Who was speaking? Was that Pablo?
Yeah.
Go on.
Julian would probably show up his vested interest in the brewers.
Yep. Yep. Asta says, he tells the others, suspecting sabotage, perhaps alchemist fire, someone's here. Someone here is likely the culprit. Someone within the settlement. Because we haven't been receiving any new visitors. Exactly.
Well, if they have alchemist fire, they have some skill with alchemy. Or they bought it from someone with a skill from alchemy.
You realize that this fire could very well have started simply with a broken bottle of alcohol.
We don't have any broken bottles of alcohol. The entire settlement was drunk out. I'm not even kidding. I asked.
I want to pull the brewer aside and ask him a few questions myself.
Sorry, you're quite faint, Pablo. What were you saying?
I want to pull the brewer aside and ask him a few questions myself.
Okay.
So, where was he when this fire started? Where did the fire start in relation to the extra barrel of beer?
I was starting to make a new batch. Thought I'd get started. I had to. I had a small fire going. I had my pot that I mix my special mix in to get it started. I had a crack.
Which direction was the crack from?
I think it might have come from the pot. I think maybe my special mixture then fell on the fire and flared up. Caught part of the shack. I never see anything like it. The fire just like raced along. Nothing I could do. I grabbed one of the barrels and tipped it over and managed to put out the fire I started, but by then the flames had gone all to the ceiling and I had to get out. Lots of smoke.
I slowly nod. Well, that's most of your tools gone, is it not?
Yeah.
And blast.
Yeah. So I guess oh. Yeah.
Would anyone have?
About- Hey, wait there. Maybe we're not done for yet. I know someone. I know the guy who owns the inn in Navacta's Crossing. Maybe if someone could get there, then yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd do a deal.
Hmm.
I offer
Was he
my
pulled
service.
aside or being openly questioned?
I pulled him aside. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna say I might sense motive him, but I didn't hear the conversation.
Slightly don't want to metagame, but I do want to sense motive because I didn't know that's a thing until I looked at it.
Sorry, what was that?
Motive. Oh yeah, and I'm actually not bad at it.
What's this on Massimo, the brewer?
On the brewer, yes.
He's in shock. Clearly, basically, kind of feels that the dice have gone against him.
He's trying to rebuild,
Yeah, he's trying to think of how do I kind of recover this.
Fair enough. Yeah, and I'll go with his suggestion, and I will inform Hastus of what I've learned, that this was, unless one last question for the brewer: does he think anyone could have tampered with his special mixture?
Well, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I would have thought I would have noticed. Thing is,
Give me a list of what you will need from that village. I'll see about.
Vickers Crossing, you would have. You got to come past it on the way.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
We will see about potentially establishing some trade more than just your.
Yeah, it's not a very friendly place. But and I wouldn't trust the mayor there, but there's a they got a I know the guy man who owns the inn there, and the sheriff's all right as well. Yeah.
Wow.
They've even got a chapel of Pharasma there. I stopped in it and gave a few prayers on my way here. Thought it would make me lucky. Huh. Old Massimo should have known better, eh?
Not
Hastus, question for you.
Yep.
What else in this settlement would you say is, if a saboteur was to continue to sabotage our efforts here, what else would they go after?
Well, there's certainly the well now that the brewer's been taken out. And the granary.
I would double the guard around the granary. I'll see to the well.
Estes nods.
I will return to Hastus after giving. What was his name? Massimo or
Massimo.
Massimo? A few last words of encouragement that this is not the end.
No, you're right. You're right. It's not the end. Yeah, I just need to get some rest, and it'll all look better in the morning. Yeah. All looks better in the morning. That's
see
what-
that list of supplies. We'll see what.
Astus is there.
Yeah. Once I'll move up to Astus once I'm done with him. Done with Massimo.
Okay.
I'll open
Julian?
up. I don't think it was, unless his formula itself had been tampered with. I believe that was simply more of an accident on his part than straight up sabotage.
It's a damn bad timing for an accident.
Indeed. He did say that he knows the innkeeper at, I keep forgetting the name of the village, damn it.
All right.
Something's crossing. Nivka's crossing.
At the crossing. So it is possible I can make my way there and not only get him more a new set of supplies, but also establish a Nivacta's crossing. Also establish a trade route, so to speak.
Indeed. Make them aware of us.
Well, unfortunately, that would be required.
Well, I mean, that would be a good thing.
Yes.
Being in seclusion can have its advantages, but none of them. We're not feeling any of those at the moment.
So make them aware of us. Make them aware of the needs we have, and the fact that we have resources, so to speak.
Well, you'll likely need to take the wagon along. And for that, you'll have to wait until after it gets back from gathering grain.
Yep.
I plan on taking the Iron Wings to Serendipity to the south to see what Yasin, my friend, has been up to. And I'll need full fighting strength for that, so I don't think I'll be able to spare anyone for you.
I'll see about finding my own escort. Maybe Styx and Ricky. Could be a
Astus nods.
Because according to plan, I should not be getting into trouble.
Astus nods. Well, alright then, it's a plan.
I'll try and get us some basic supplies as well. Food, water, etc. Beer, by the looks of it.
Astus nods. Will you need any funds?
Out of character, I don't actually know how much money I carry, but because I never got round to doing inventory. So,
Well,
but
you
the
probably have... Yeah, I guess you'd have to ask Ego.
Uh-huh.
So, Ego, how much currency would I have carried?
Have you spent any currency since generation?
No.
Okay. So let's pick it up on IM then, yeah? Just let the game go.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yes, I would probably need extra funds regardless of what I'm carrying.
Yeah.
That can be arranged, Asta says.
I'll go find the twins. See about having them come along on this trade mission.
Alright. I will go back to sleep, I guess.
Okay, you'll go back to sleep. So Julian's gonna go and what? Talk to the
What
sticks.
time is it?
It's late. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll.
I mean, people are up because they got woken up by what happened. So it's whether or not they're up or not.
Sure, if they're up, then I'll go talk to them. If not,
Okay.
I'll go to sleep.
So Sticks and Ricky, will Julian find you?
No, we are currently trying to find where the person is and doing it rather stealthily.
Yeah, understood. Fine. So, okay, you can't find him. So what are you doing next?
Fucking off the bed.
Fine. Mordred, you retire as well?
Yeah, he'll begin working on his little plan for protecting the well, just in case. In the meantime, he leaves his imp there to keep an eye on it.
Okay. All right.
It'll be invisible, so nobody will.
That's fair enough. With his back to the newly found and repaired well will be the brewer, who has a fairly large kind of clay bottle, which he's sort of clearly made his way through because it's lying sort of out of his hand and discarded sideways. And he seems to be slumped back, probably asleep.
Hmm. Yes, you can. Let's see, what is perception? Plus 10. 27.
Okay.
All right.
typing.